Have you ever been admiring your favorite plant and suddenly you spot this weird white cottony fluff hiding in the leaves, and you just think, what in the world is that? Well, trust me, you are not alone. That little bit of fluff is a sign that you've got a tiny but pretty determined enemy on your hands. So let's dive right in and figure out how to win this battle for your plants. So what are these pesky white spots, really? Well, in the next few minutes, we're not only going to identify this super common pest, but I'm also going to show you exactly how to get rid of them for good. And the best part? We're going to use simple, effective weapons that you probably already have sitting in your kitchen right now. All right, let's meet your adversary, the mealybug. In Vietnamese, they're called rip shop, and that name is perfect because it gets right at their waxy nature. These little guys are notorious for being incredibly stubborn, and their whole mission is to just suck the life right out of your plants. Let's get a closer look at what we're up against. So let's talk about that white, waxy coating. It's not just for looks, it's basically their suit of armor. It protects them from predators and even makes some pesticides just slide right off. Underneath that shield, they use these tiny, sharp mouthparts to pierce your plant and suck out the sap. And that sap is the plant's lifeblood, which is why you start to see that sad yellowing and weakening. Spotting them early is absolutely key. Of course, you'll see that classic cotton-like fluff, but here's a major giveaway that a lot of people miss. Ants. Yeah, ants. See, ants and mealybugs have this weird little partnership going on. The mealybugs produce a sweet, sticky waste called honeydew, and the ants just love it. They essentially farm the mealybugs, protecting them from predators in exchange for this sugary meal. So if you see a line of ants marching up your plant, you can bet they're leading you right to a mealybug hideout. Okay, so you've found them. First things first, don't panic. Your number one weapon is probably just a few steps away in your kitchen. We're about to mix up a super simple, incredibly cheap, and really effective solution to hit them with first. The ingredient list honestly could not be easier. All you need is a spray bottle, a little bit of mild dish soap, and some water. Now that cooking oil, that's a great little pro tip because it helps the soapy mixture stick to the waxy bodies of the mealybugs, making it way more effective. And if you've got some essential oils, a few drops of peppermint or lemongrass can help keep future pests away. Putting this together is just so easy. You literally just mix everything in the bottle and give it a really good shake. But the key is in the application. You have to be thorough. Mealybugs love to hide, so you've got to spray everywhere. Get right under the leaves, into the little joints where the leaves meet the stem, all those nooks and crannies. The soap works by breaking down their waxy armor and basically suffocating them. It's an instant on-contact solution. Now listen up, because this next step is so important. You absolutely cannot skip this. After about 3 or 4 hours, you have to rinse the entire plant with clean water. This washes away all the dead pests and, more importantly, it clears off the soap residue. If you leave it on, the soap can actually clog the plant's pores and even cause the leaves to burn. So that dish soap spray is fantastic for a quick knockdown. It's your first responder. But for a really stubborn problem, or if they keep coming back, you might need a longer-term strategy, and that's where we bring in some of the heavy hitters from the natural world. Let me introduce you to neem oil. This stuff is just incredible. Unlike the dish soap, which is basically an instant contact killer, neem oil plays the long game. It has this active compound called aziadiractine, and it's a growth regulator. It completely messes with the pest's hormones, so they can't grow properly and they can't reproduce. So you're not just killing the bugs you see, you're stopping the next generation before it even starts. So let's just compare our two main strategies here. Think of the dish soap spray as your immediate tactical strike. It's fast, it's effective, and it works on contact. Neem oil, on the other hand, is your long-term strategic solution. It works a bit more slowly, but it gives you lasting control by totally disrupting the entire life cycle of the pest. Okay, so for the dedicated DIYer out there, the person who really wants another powerful weapon in their arsenal, there's the fermented extracts. Now, this one definitely takes some time, but wow, it packs a serious punch using the power of some really pungent plants. So the core ingredients here are garlic, chili, and ginger. And it makes sense, right? The intense natural compounds in them are powerful irritants and repellents for pests. You've got two main ways to make this: a faster method using alcohol, or a much slower enzyme-rich ferment using molasses and water. As you can see, this method is a real commitment. The alcohol version is way faster. It's ready to go in about 2 weeks. But the molasses method, which creates this amazing nutrient-rich liquid, often called a garbage enzyme, well, that takes a full 3 months to ferment.
It's a fantastic tool, but it definitely requires some planning ahead.
Okay, so we have three very different weapons, and each one has its own unique strengths. So how do you choose? Well, let's lay out the battle plan and find the perfect strategy for you and your plants. This table really breaks it all down. If you have a sudden small infestation and you need it gone now, the dish soap spray is your go-to. It costs practically nothing and it works in minutes. For a problem that keeps coming back, neem oil is a fantastic investment for long-term control. And if you're a planner who loves a powerful, organic, homemade solution, that garlic chili ginger extract is an incredible repellent. The best choice really just depends on your situation, your budget, and your timeline. Of course, the absolute best way to win this war is to prevent the battle from ever starting. Prevention is everything. Just make a habit of checking your plants every few days, make sure they have good airflow, don't overwater them, and if you see the first few bugs, just blast them off with a strong jet of water. Creating an environment where mealybugs just can't get comfortable is the ultimate win. And there you have it. The knowledge and the tools are officially yours. From a simple bottle of dish soap to the strategic power of neem oil, you are now fully equipped to protect your green spaces. So, the only question left is, are you ready to put your plan into action?